to the Freedom Train News. Today we'll be talking about the Underground Railroad. We will be explaining why enslaved people used it and where it led to.
The Underground Railroad led to the north from the south of the United States. Harriet Tubman was one of the people who helped freed over 700 people from the south.
The Underground Railroad is a pathway for enslaved people to go to the north and be free.
The Underground Railroad had places like houses and bunkers to keep enslaved people safe, and they fed and took care of them before going back on their journey.
If the enslaved people were found trying to escape, they would be asked questions about where they're going. They would also kill them or put them back in slavery.
Some long-term cause and effects were that the Underground Railroad was raising awareness of the horrors that slaves went through during slavery, along with abolishing slavery. There were some negatives about the Underground Railroad, like a lack of food, infrequent access to shelter, or even medical care, slave catchers and civilian lynch mobs, and then there was constant threat of local sheriffs too. Enslaved people went through these railroads, and sometimes they would get caught and the railroad would get shut down.
The Underground Railroad had people called the conductor who helped people cross over to the north. There was also white people who helped, like Liv Coffin. He hosted a fake funeral, and the enslaved people got into the coffins. They were took to the north to freedom.
Cave Springs it's estimated that from the 1830s to the 1860s, 30,000 to 100,000 slaves were freed and went towards the north and Canada. So many people were saved because of those metaphorical train tracks. Cave Springs played a little role in the Underground Railroad. Like, it was used for hiding from slaveholders and slave captors so they wouldn't get captured and get sent back to the farm or plantation they used to work at.
Swope Parks was used by enslaved people to hide from the people who wanted to capture the slaves and return them to their slaveholder.
Now watch me whip, watch me nay nay. Okay, now watch me whip, watch me nay nay.
Bum 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 bum